Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All right, Shalom. It's the brother Kanak Ayash coming out of the City Annapolis camp. Back here with another quick lesson. I want to start out by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. I'm going to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessing, and salutation to you hopeful lay brothers who pushing this truth week in, week out. It's sincerity, charity, and love in the spirit of Yahweh Shai Shai throughout the four corners of the earth. All right? I'll do a quick lesson about the Lord put us here to be watchmen, all right, and to give heed to what's coming, all right. So all you people that sit on the internet and talk your crap, man, all right, about the brothers and the so-called Israelites who out here on the highways and byways, all right, week in and week out, and the brothers who put up their videos, all right, on a week in, week out basis, all right. With this, we were told by the Lord to do these things, man. All right, that we were supposed to warn our people of what's to come. All right, we're supposed to be watchmen. We're supposed to be watching current events, watching what's going on. All right, and letting our people know that the Lord is coming for his people. All right, and letting our people know what the Lord requires of us. All right, watching news articles. All right, sometimes you find some stuff on Facebook and Instagram, certain things, news travels fast, at a fast rate, and also being a watchman of other brothers in GMS. All right. So what else also be? We got to watch those brothers too. And when we teach, we're teaching ourselves. All right. And when we watch brothers' videos, we learning ourselves. All right. So the more that we learn, all right, and the more that we teach ourselves, the more we can give out that warning that the Lord required for us to do. All right. So all you people who don't go out or who don't teach, all right, you're not doing what the Lord is required of you to do. All right. You're not being a watchman. All right. If you ever watch so-called medieval time movies, all right, we always had a guy in a tower, all right, to give warning that trouble was coming. All right, we are those men that's in the tower giving warning to Israel that trouble is coming, man. All right, and that the Lord is coming for his people, man. And if you don't get your life together, man, and live this thing to the best of your ability, you're gonna be destroyed, man. All right, and we talking through the spirit of Yahweh Shai Shai, man. All right, so the first scripture I'm going to get is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. All right, so we're supposed to be hearing the Lord's, hear what's the Lord's mouth, man, the scriptures. All right, what are we watching? All right, we're watching the news, and like I was saying a few minutes ago, we're watching current events and tying them into the scriptures and giving our people warning. All right, what the scripture's saying, we giving our people, we showing our people that the prophecies are coming to pass. All right, people don't want to believe in the chip, man, but the chip is being pushed at an all-time high. All right, we us here at GMS, we know that the chip is the mark of the beast. All right, and we seeing that prophecy come forward on a day-to-day basis. The more and more you look, the more and more the chip is being pushed throughout the land, man. All right, it says, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou giveth him not warning, nor speaketh to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hand. All right, so we have to go and tell y'all, man, what the Lord said. We got to tell you what wickedness you're doing. We got to tell you why you're going off on the scriptures. We got to give you the correct doctrine, or your blood is on our hands. All right, so when people come out to the camp and think, oh, y'all think y'all know this, we just reading the scriptures, man. All right, and we give you one of the scriptures. All right, and once we give you that one of the scriptures, that blood is off our hands. All right, once we tell you what the Lord say, man, all right, and you don't take heed, man, all right, we washed our hands of your blood. All right, because just like the scriptures say, time and chance happen to us all, roughly paraphrasing. All right. Most of the times when you come up to the camp and you reject Yahweh Shema Shai, because when you're rejecting the Lord's word that's coming through the prophets, all right, you rejected the Lord, man. All right, so when you reject that was your time and your chance to get right, to hear what the Lord was saying, man. It says, yea, if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, and he turned not from his wickedness, not from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity. But thou hast delivered thy soul. So right, once we tell you, man, hey, we good, you know, and we gave you that warning from the Lord. All right, and the Lord, people get that misconstrued that we're giving out a hate speech, or we just don't like you, or just to hell with you. No, I mean, it is to hell with you if you don't want to follow the Lord. But we're giving you the Lord's words, man. All right, we're blowing that trumpet. All right, we're giving you that warning of what's to come, man. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go to Ezekiel. I'm gonna go to verse 33. I'm gonna start at 1, I think. Let me see. Yeah, 33 and 1. God, this is Ezekiel chapter 33 and 1. It says, again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children. Who are the children? The children of Israel, man. All right. It says, of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon the land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman. All right, it says, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. And that's what we doing. All right, we see the Lord coming up on the land. We blowing the trumpet. We warning you people. All right, are you people taking heed to the warning? All right. It says, in verse 4, it says, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood should be up on his own head. All right. All right. We give you that warning, man. All right. If you're not taking warning that this sword is coming, man, we already telling y'all that America's going to be destroyed. All right. We already telling you that the Lord has a fierce anger. All right. With the iniquity of his people, man, and what's been done to the atrocities has been also done unto his people. All right. We telling you that the Lord not coming back with no rainbow, we are the world thing, man. The Lord's come back for his people, all right? And the Lord is going to kill many people, man. All right? We tell you that nuclear destruction is coming, man. All right? That the famine is coming, man. All right? We tell you that Jacob trouble is coming. All right? Jeremiah chapter 30, man. And it says it shall be one of the worst times on the earth ever, man. All right? It's going to be worse than slavery. All right? It's going to be worse than when we was getting our backs beat in, man. All right, when they used to spray us with water hoses and put attack dogs on us, it's gonna be a worse time than that, man. All right, we give you that warning. All right, that the sword is coming. All right, but that blood is gonna be up on your own head, man. All right, it says he heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning; his blood should be up on him. It says, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. All right, that's why you need to take warning from these lessons that are going out. All right. If you haven't changed your life around and came into this truth, all right, that's the warning, man. All right, that warning, all right, is soon going to be silenced because it's going to be a famine of the word. All right, but the warning is out there. All right, brothers are doing 3 videos a week. Brothers are at camp on a week basis. All right, brothers not missing. All right. Brothers that are dedicated, man. All right, so you can't say that you didn't know, because the trumpet is being sounded right now, man. All right, it says, but if the watchmen see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. Right. So the Lord, once again, all right, we got to blow that trumpet to warn you people what's coming, man. All right. The Lord will require that blood on us. All right. That's why we don't hesitate to tell you what does say the scripture. That's why we don't hesitate to defend the gospel. That's why we don't hesitate to tell you what's coming. because we have to we got to get that blood off our hands, man. All right. It says, "So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman upon the house of Israel. Therefore shalt thou hear my word at my mouth and warn them from me." All right, just like it was saying in verse 3. It says, when they say to, kind of it's just going back over it. It says, "When I say unto the watchman, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die if thou doest not speak to warn the wicked from his way, that the wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hand. Nevertheless, if thou warn the wicked of his way and turn wicked of his way to turn from it, if he do not turn from his way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou shalt be delivered. Therefore, O thou son of man, speak unto the house of Israel." Salakia. "Does she speak, saying, if our transgressions and sins be upon us, and we pine away in them, how should we then live?" All right. It says, "Say unto them, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked, but the wicked turn from his way and live. Turn ye from your evil ways. For why would ye die, O house of Israel?" So the Lord telling us to turn from our ways. Why you gonna die? Why you gonna mess this up, man? When you could live, man. Because if you living in iniquity, you're not living, man. If you living in sin, you're not living. If you're not trying to live by the law, statute, and commandments, you're not living. All right? Because the Lord not gonna be. You ain't gonna have no excuse. It says, "Therefore, thou son of man, say unto the children of thy people, the righteous of the righteous shall not deliver him in the day of his transgressions. As for the wicked of the wicked shall not fall thereby in the day that he turneth from his wickedness. Neither shall the righteous be able to live for his righteousness in the day that he sinneth." It says, "When I say to the righteous that he shall surely live, if he trust to his own righteousness and commit iniquity, all his righteousness shall not be remembered." All right, so you can't be sinning and doing. You can't be going back and forth, man. It says, "But for his iniquity that he hath committed, he shall die for it." All right. So don't say, "Oh, I did this. I was living like this, and then I turned around and did this." And all right. It says again, "When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die if he turn from his sin and do that which is lawful and right." All right. So the Lord looks for people to do what is lawful and right, to turn back from their sin, to put away all those old things. All right. To come into this law, statute, commandments, to come into this truth. All right. To be his disciple. All right. That's what the Lord is looking for, and that's what the Lord is requiring. All right. So we are watchmen, giving off a warning from Yahweh Shem Yahushua of what's to come. Prophecy. Telling you that the Lord is going to destroy this place. Telling you that 2/3 of our people going to die. Because they're not going to hear the warning. All right. Lord willing, don't let that be one of you, man. All right. So Lord willing, that was edifying unto the body. With that, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the hopeful like brothers who push this truth week in, week out, in sincerity, charity, and love with the spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom. Abad.